What up, guys? We are in Washington, D.C. at the Smithsonian Folk Festival for the Indigenous Voices of America. What does that mean? That means that there is a lot of indigenous tribes here gathering for the folk festival. And why am I here? Is because they brought indigenous skaters here to put on demos every day and skate clinics for the kids. And I'm representing the Tainos. We have Dior Greenwood, we have Keith Secola, and a bunch of other skaters here. So we're gonna head over to the skate park and check out the rims. All right, so we just pulled up to the skate park where the Cholitas are giving skate lessons. This is the setup that we have. We have a mini ramp, a box, 2 launches, 3 flat bars, and everything interchangeable, movable. That way we can be creative in a space where everyone is being creative. So pretty much we do 2 demos a day for an hour, get the public involved, have a good time, and just skate and have fun and create here at the Smithsonian Folk Festival, Indigenous Voices of the America. So let's get into those clips and have fun. Thank you. Thank you. So you were surprised. You were like, oh. Yeah, So that was some of the footage from us skating, a couple of the demos. Obviously, I couldn't film everything in one day because we had a lot going on. But now we're gonna head over to Keith Secola's booth and Dior Greenwood to interview him about his story and what brought him here. So let's go over there and check it out.
What up, guys? My name is Keith Secola, Meno Mashkiki Wishkon. We're here at the 2024 Folk Life Festival. We're here representing the indigenous skate culture. We have my artwork along with Dior Greenwood. We have Manny Santiago, Amelia Skate, and we're doing some demonstrations here on the National Mall in Washington, D.C. I got into skateboarding through cousins and friends around the neighborhood, you know, buttboarding in the beginning. But then as I got older, got into middle school, some older heads started putting me on to like skate videos, and we used to have a 2-stair at my middle school. So once we started sessioning that 2-stair, I was just hooked. That's what I wanted to do. In the beginning, I just loved it so much, like being with my friends and everything, the culture and the hype. Just being around, like being able to like land tricks with your friends was such a big thing for me. But then I didn't start realizing like I could take this somewhere or go make a career out of skateboarding until I met some older friends, and give credit to some of the older generation before me in Arizona where I started skating, kind of showed me the ropes, helped me be inspired, and showed me the artistic side of skateboarding. When I was in high school, I had a good friend. She was cousins with one of the team riders of Apache Skateboards, Douglas Miles Jr. She really wanted me to meet him, so we all decided to go out to their skateboard contest on the San Carlos Apache Indian Reservation. And this was probably like in 2006. That year, the year before that, I was just doing nothing but skating, and I was just so hyped on it that when we went to the contest, you know, I was able to do very well. And the Apache team saw me and they wanted me to be a part of their collective, part of their group. So I started traveling with them, and being around Doug and all them and the other skaters that we were exposed to on our travels just helped me get better and better. And being exposed to different cities and different tribes and better skaters just pushes you. Well, I was inspired by all the art and the music that revolved in skateboarding. So I just kind of started picking it up naturally started picking up paintbrushes, stencils, and then just like with skateboarding, did it out of a passion, out of a love to explore. And then I realized, hey, I could kind of take this somewhere further. I could study this. I can show my work in galleries and revolve my skateboarding and art and do it together.
Dope. And then what is the art that you are showcasing here?
I'm showcasing two series of work, both that are personal to me, that have to do with family. One's a personal that has screen printed decks on handmade paper that feature my grandfather, whose work that I reference, his 35mm work that I reference. My grandmother and my mother are all represented in this first series. The second series represents and is a tribute to the Ute boxing team that we had in the 1960s on our reservation. And my grandfather took portraits of my uncle, who was a boxer on the team. I think it's just a piece of history. It's a piece of our narrative. Sometimes the stories that we have in our history can be lost or stolen or erased. So I think it's important part to tell the story of my tribe, but then also a part of our resilience and our perseverance in surviving and preserving our culture and our ways and continuing to thrive through skateboarding, sports, tradition, and non-traditional ways.
All right, now that we got the interview done with Keith and his story, and Dior's working on the skateboards, the rest of this footage is a bunch of different things that are happening here at the festival, and I'm just gonna make an edit with all the clips of all the stuff that I've been able to film, and I hope you guys enjoy. This has been an amazing experience. Nothing like being a part of something so cool where we all have voices and we can express ourselves, from our artwork to sports to our culture to our identity and to a bunch of million other things, like teaching people how to skate and have a good time. And that's what skating is about. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and the rest of this footage should be pretty cool.
Other people called us when they came across the ocean. And we were the ones that invented this great game that many people call lacrosse.